This video is probably recommended by you because you're interested in becoming a salesman, you already are a salesman, you're either one of the 80% or the 20%. Well, I'm gonna be really honest with you. If you're not making $10,000 a month as a salesman, you're probably the 80%. If you are making more than $10,000 a month, congratulations, you're the other percent. So there's a difference between why 20% of all the salesmen make 80% of all of the sales. And the reason why is actually different than you might think it is. There are two reasons on why this is the case. Number one, the salesman is working harder. Number two, 20% salesmen are working smarter. It is kind of stupid. Well, and there's a third secret reason, that's they're doing both. They're working and harder and smarter than you are. And you can change that, because I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to do to be smarter and be harder. Yeah, that didn't quite land as I wanted it to be. Anyway, so in order to work harder, you have to put in more numbers. You have to put in more input. You need to get more output. Hey, cool, this person next to me is doing 50 sales a week. Well, if I want to make more sales, easy equation. I'm going to do 100 calls a week. Cool. I am double performing now. I'm working harder. Sales eventually is a numbers game, but here is not really where the difference hides. Because I know people, as I said, smarter, that do 50 calls and make probably quadruple the sales that you are doing right now. And the secret lies not necessarily in different types of commissions, but in the art of reflecting. So, hear me out. I have been lucky enough to have a lot of good coaches, and the students of me are lucky enough to, well, have a good coach, right? But do you know who the best coach that you can have is? Yourself! And this is the one thing that people do. They make 100 calls or 50 calls a day, a week, who the fuck cares? And they don't reflect on any of them. They don't listen back. They don't think back. They don't write down what they've learned, what they could have done better. And because of that simple reason, they end up not making or not improving at all. But if you really want to improve, the one thing that you need to do is after every call, just take a moment and really think, all right, what just happened? Why did this just happen? If I go through all the fundamentals and the frameworks that I have, what part of this framework did I just not get? All right, cool. I'm talking to this person. Why did he not trust me? And how can I improve on the trust on the next conversation that I have with a different person? Hey, but this person, I didn't really get through after the first sentence. Maybe I have to change my sentence instead of doing the same sentence 50 times and failing every single time. I mean, the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting something to change, it's not how it works. So if you want to become better, you have to actually start reflecting with yourself. And I don't really understand why people don't do this. Maybe because you're so fixated on overperforming that you don't really take a moment to breathe and rethink what just happened. And another way to improve is to, improve, as in like learn new things. Go to a teacher, get a coach, get something that is already like a fucking course. Who cares? Like, watch free videos on the Arabian Ghazali channel that we have. There's so many ways to improve in sales. But the best way you can is reflect. Maybe watch a video where I teach you something, or somebody else on YouTube teaches you something, how to be better. And then start to think, hey, maybe I can implement this for the full day. So the next day when you have 10 calls, 20 calls, 50 calls, try to implement this one thing that you've learned online and see, okay, this is actually going a lot better using this specific model or specific thing that I've learned. How can I improve? How can I improve? Use it for a full week. I mean, this is how I play chess. I started to learn a new opening. I try to improve on the opening. I tried a new line. I really improved on the line, and so on and so forth. Reflection is the best way to improve. Putting in numbers is a good way to improve. And if you want to become the 20% that does 80% of the sales, you always need to look at what the other people are doing, so that you can do the exact opposite. Or do more, do better, be smarter, work harder. Stay curious. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Arabian Ghazali. If you'd like to learn more things about sales, entrepreneurship, business, mindset, masculinity, and a lot more better, beautiful things, this is my channel, Raymond Azali. I mean, you can just watch it, click it. Subscribe if the algorithm keeps on pushing me for some strange reason you like me. I love you if you like me. Love you too. Anyway, about loving an algorithm, this is what the algorithm is recommending you. So click on it.